What kind of... Oh.
Do you play PUBG? Do you play PUBG?
PUBG? Yeah, I've played it before.
I played before LoL. I played LoL too. League of Legends.
Yeah, this is League of Legends.
Yeah, I know. Have a nice day, bro.
You too. Hello.
Hi.
Hope you're having a good day. If you just leave, then continue to have a good one. I'm just hanging out, playing some games. Have you ever played League of Legends?
Because you're
It's because I'm what?
no, and I do not care about it. The only
don't?
thing in my life I knew was Rick and Morty and Adventure Time.
Nice. I was sad when Adventure Time stopped, when they had their last episode or whatever.
I'm still watching it.
Oh really? Do you just watch reruns or what?
What?
Isn't Adventure Time done? Like they're done producing more episodes?
Yeah, they're done, but I'm just watching it right now.
Oh, have you ever finished it before?
No.
Okay, well then I won't spoil any of the episodes. I've seen all of them.
Mm.
Yeah, I used to
Have you
watch
seen
it.
all of Rick and Morty?
No, but I've seen a lot though, and I like on my TikTok feed is like all Rick and Morty stuff. It's like every other video is like a Rick and Morty scene. So, yeah, Rick and Morty's funny. I'm kind of older though. I grew up watching like Family Guy and like Futurama and stuff like that. I watched a lot of South Park and things too.
South Park is actually, I watched 1 second of it and I was done. That stuff is very dirty.
Yeah, but Rick and Morty's pretty like crude too though.
Not really.
I think a lot of Rick and Morty stuff is. I mean, there's like one guy who's like he like fights everybody with pee, and he like goes and he has like all of his weapons are like filled with pee, and like yeah, Rick and Morty's like pretty like blatantly crude, just like I think South Park is. Maybe South Park is a little bit more so. South Park is like honestly they push things to the extremes, but I always thought Rick and Morty was a little kind of like edgy too. But yeah, I'm kind of older. I've been to college, graduated. Like I've been doing YouTube for like 7 years, but I like grew up watching like anime and stuff like that, so I just have kind of kept watching it. But I watch adult cartoons, so. And I play video games. So.
I used to play Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, I've played. I like do everything to the extreme. I played Pokemon, Mario, Final Fantasy, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. I don't know, everything you can think of. I've played StarCraft, Star Wars. Oh yeah, I played Minecraft. I played Fortnite. I played Lego Star Wars, Lego Indiana Jones, whatever. Like Battlefield, Call of Duty.
Animal Crossing.
I think I've messed around with it like on I do emulators sometimes. You know what an emulator is?
No, I don't.
It's like so a computer, since a computer is like the base console for all digital content, like you can usually emulate other systems on a computer. So what that means is like I can play Switch on a computer because a computer is like more powerful, right? and it's like a computer has like more base code, so it's like all the other consoles like Xbox and all this other stuff you can play on a computer. So
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Keep believing.
No, no, me
30
gusta.
seconds until minions spawn.
Sí. Yo sí quiero salir.
¿Estás jugando Minecraft?
great, I'm playing freaking
Shine with me.
quick play. That was weird. I just like seriously just like automatically did that. That was so weird. Hello.
Minions has spawned.
I've been to Canada a lot. I like Canada. It's pretty cool.
It's fun.
Toronto, Vancouver, Quebec, like Ontario.
Bro, streaming.
Yep.
We can do this.
We're just messing around.
Okay. Hi.
Hey, what's up?
We should try being
Are you a
friends
streamer?
first.
Yeah.
Are you streaming?
Yeah.
What's up, chat?
Yeah, they can hear you, but I don't have the video on though of Omegle.
How many people are watching?
I just started, probably like none. But it's like I record all my videos, so you'll be on there for eternity.
Yes. I love you, chat. All right, bro. You have a good one. Have
Yeah,
a
you
good
too. Bye.
one. All right.
Into battle with hearts aglow.
Good thing I know how to play Lux. Like, actually. Hello.
Pushing my limits. Stay positive.
This is so crazy though. I just literally autopiloted into this game. Just unconsciously started it. Somehow. It's kind of wild. Yeah, I'm streaming. Yo, what's good?
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
You do YouTube?
Yeah, I'm doing YouTube.
Wait, what's your channel? I'll subscribe.
It's called Euphoric Intentions. EUPHORIC Intentions.
Everywhere I go, the light follows.
An enemy has been slain.
Superior tactic is to never give up.
Did you find it?
I don't know how to spell euphoric, man.
Oh, you're EUPH. Oh, yeah, EUPHORIC. That's why it's euphoric, because it's all weird.
Don't worry, I had I think just it auto do it. Hold up. So then
Oh, you're cool. Yeah, euphoric intentions. Should have like a picture of me with like a, I don't know. Should have a picture of me on there somewhere.
Yeah. Just found it.
Yeah, if you found a channel with like 200,000 subs, that's mine.
live, and I'm on the live.
Oh yeah, what's up? Do you see the live? Yeah. You can
Hold up,
hear
let me-
yourself.
Let me open the live stream.
Yeah, for sure. Yo, what's up? I'm on TV. What's up? What's up, fools? I'm on TV. I'm on TV. And you're on TV too.
Crazy.
Wild. Alright, man. Well, you have a good freaking day unless you want to chill and watch me play this game. You ever played League?
You know what? You know
Have you
what?
ever
Bet I'm gonna watch.
What's up? What's up, fools?
What?
I'm on TV. I'm on TV. You're on TV too.
Have you ever played League of Legends?
It's kind of hard because I echo through the thing.
Yeah, you can. You don't have. I mean, you can do whatever you want, man. You can stay. You can leave. Whatever you want. Like, or you can turn off the TV. You know what I mean? Like, do whatever. It's chill.
Alright.
But
Well, I hope you have a good day.
yeah, you too. You too, bro. All
Pops up.
right, bro.
See ya.
An enemy
Later.
has been slain.
Later.
Executed.
Why play League of Legends, you little nerd?
Because I am a huge nerd. I'm not a little nerd.
Yeah. Fair enough. At least you accept it, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, dude. I've owned up to the nerd life. Like, I have been arrested a couple times though, and I have some tattoos, so I'm not like complete nerd. I might be more weeb now, or like
What you gotta do
incel nerd weeb. I don't know.
Ah, il est en train de prendre sa douche.
Hello.
Bro, are you playing Lux?
Yeah.
Bro, add me. I play top lane. What's on carry?
You want to play? Dude, I'm terrible at this game. I don't play with other people because I just want to play for fun. You know?
Yeah, bro, I play for fun too. I have no friends in big league.
If I play with people, I have to be better. I have to be good. I can't just I like to just I'm
That's what you're saying. People are toxic in this game.
yeah, well,
I'm chill. Look at me. Look at my face.
I believe you. I believe you. I just like I like playing at my own pace. But I believe you, and thanks for the offer. Thank you.
Okay, bro, have fun.
Yeah, you too.
Everywhere I go, the light follows.
An ally has been slain.
We're at 2-7. This isn't looking good.
Good luck.
Thanks. Hello.
Oh, that's what it's doing.
Superior tactic is to never give up.
What's that?
It's League of Legends.
Ally has been slain.
No, behind you.
Yo, what's up? Just playing video games.
You can be the light.
Do I have 2K? I'll tell you my favorite quote from NBA, like the 2K series. My friend used to always play it, and it was like, I think it was like Charles Barkley would get on there and he'd say like it's better to no, he said hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. That's what they say.
You think you can get on the piano?
I've played it before though. Yo, what's up, Landon? But yeah, that's my favorite quote from NBA, the 2K series, is hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Remember it.
Is there something we're not reading?
Keep believing.
Maybe we should read what it's good again. And let's try to read the read what pops up instead of just getting shit. Okay, that one. We should probably just skip that one.
Oh, you were an amigo with me? Nice, man. Welcome to my game. Welcome to my world, actually. My YouTube channel is like my world. It's also like my prison, too.
Continue.
I think life is kind of like an eggshell, you know what I mean? It's like the world just represents itself with circles. It's like we come to this place where we feel like we're in control and like we've left our nest and all these things, but then it's like somehow the world will just look like it's like a circle again, you know what I mean? And it's like eventually we grow up and we like live long enough to see it like become another egg kind of thing, and then we're just like stuck in the shell again.
This is so
You know?
real.
Yeah, what's
Can I
up?
get it? Can I please get a Roman, Mr. League of Legends?
Get a what?
Yeah, a Roman. Do you know what a Roman is?
Into battle with hearts of
A Roman?
Yeah, a Roman.
I've been to Rome.
Salute.
I've been to Rome.
Are you streaming right now?
Yeah.
Actually, on like Twitch?
On YouTube.
Oh, okay. Why are you playing League of Legends? Such a horrible game.
It's a toxic game for sure, but I think it can be fun, like, you know what I mean? Kind of.
The only thing that I liked about League of Legends was bullying my teammates.
Oh yeah, that's why I have chat off, man.
Yes. That's also the only reason to play Rainbow Six.
What?
Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. But yeah, I have my chat. I have my chat turned off because last time when I used to play League, like a long time ago, it was like, dude, chat was always the most toxic thing ever.
Yes, I would find new ways to say racial slurs. However, the game bans me and I can no longer do.
Oh, it banned you?
They banned me. What am I to do?
Dang.
The IP, like, IP.
Oh yeah, your IP address. I got you. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I could surely make a new account today, but
Yeah.
this is a drug I have swore.
Well, how's life in Brazil, man?
I hate it here.
You do. I had a friend who lived in Sao Paulo for a while.
São Paulo is fine. I live in Rio.
Oh, Rio. I kind of want to go to Rio de Janeiro. I heard it's like the most popular beach in the entire world, isn't it?
Yes, best beach. Most
Yeah.
beautiful place on earth.
Yeah, I heard it's like the world's most popular beach.
Just be careful. If you
Yeah.
see people wearing like football jerseys,
Yeah.
be careful. They may be criminals if the football jersey is red and black. That is
Oh.
triangle.
Oh, I remember that. Huh.
Yes.
Yeah, I've never been to Brazil. I've been to Chile.
American. Oh, Chile is cool.
Yeah, I've been to Chile, but I've never been to Brazil.
Did you go to Santiago or?
Yeah, I've been to Santiago. Yeah, I was in Santiago.
Mm-hmm.
It was a pretty big city. It was cool.
Never give up.
Everywhere in Latin America, from you being American, you need to be careful of kidnapping.
Yeah, I've actually been. Yeah, I've been actually like to a lot of places. Like, I've been to Mexico a lot. Like, I've been to Mexico City, like Tulum, Chichen Itza. I've been to like a lot of places in Mexico, and I've been to like Costa Rica and Belize, and I don't know. My dad likes South America and Central America.
Does he have a Latina wife?
No, he doesn't. He's like the whitest guy ever.
Does he cheat on your mother with Latina women?
I don't think so. He like watches TV all day. He like doesn't even move anymore. He's like getting old. If he was, it'd be like at least he'd be out like moving around and stuff. Nah, he doesn't. He doesn't. He just like watches. He watches Sports Center all day. Yeah, it'd be like a miracle somehow if he was like out cheating.
No, in the past, maybe in the past.
Oh, I don't know. He just likes it. He just feels like people are more free. I think he just gets along with the people there and stuff. So that's just I think what he feels like.
The people here are much better in general.
Yeah, he just thinks they have he likes their lifestyle. He likes the lifestyle and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
So
I don't like the people in Rio.
Oh, gotcha.
Also, because there's so much crime. Everybody is extremely suspicious of each other.
Yeah.
So there's no social cohesion.
I had a friend from Brazil. Like, he was a foreign exchange student in my high school. His name was Bruno. But yeah, yeah, Bruno. He came from Brazil. He was funny. Everybody liked him. He was a good guy. He had a lot of friends.
Of course they did. Of course they did. He's a member of the chosen people.
You do a Trump impression? Nice.
This is just my natural voice. I've been doing this since 2016.
Oh,
I
nice.
started then. That's why I ended up getting good at it.
Do you ever do TikTok?
No.
Because a lot of people would get pretty famous for doing Trump impressions on TikTok. If they're good at it.
Yeah, if I practiced more, I would be better. But
Do you have a don't tread on me flag?
Yes.
Is that what that is? You look like all my friends had like that flag growing up. I kind of grew up with a bunch of thugs. Basically. Yeah. One time we got arrested when we used to like play, you know what airsoft guns are?
Yes.
Yeah, we used to play with those a lot. And one time we were just like walking around the streets of like our town. And we got pulled over by the cops. And we got held at gunpoint.
For having airsoft guns.
They thought we had real guns. They didn't know. We got somebody called us, and yeah, they were like, "Put the guns down." It was crazy, man. It was wild. Yeah, we used to do a lot of dumb stuff.
I thought having guns in America was legal.
Oh, it is, but not like it's just like I don't know. I guess somebody got scared or something. But it is your right though. Like if you get pulled over with like a gun or something like that, you can technically have a gun, but I guess somebody thought we looked like gang members like walking around. I don't know. They thought we were criminals.
Yeah.
But my family
You do not look like the type.
me Yeah, well, gangs come out in all shapes and sizes. Like we kind of like rolled around in a gang. We would like play with fire and like, you know what I mean. Like we had this one game. We would like, we were just kids, you know what I mean. But we would like in a sock, you'd put a tennis ball in a sock and then soak it with gasoline, and we would like throw it at each other and stuff.
There is a game in Brazil. You cover you guys would call it soccer, but it's
Yeah.
actually football.
Football, gotcha. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, football ball. And,
Yeah.
diesel.
Really?
Or, rubbing alcohol. Or diesel. It's diesel. And then you light it on fire, and you have to do like. Do you know what embaixadinha is? Like
No.
putting the ball up in the air.
Okay, yeah. Juggling it is what we call it.
Yeah, juggling it only with your feet. That's what an
Yeah.
embaixadinha is.
Okay.
And every person that passes needs to do at least one. If they do like more, the next person needs to do the same amount.
Gotcha.
And it just ends up scaling up. So somebody needs to do like 7, and they basically burn their feet to do it.
Huh. Sounds fun. Yeah, we used to do like doorbell ditching and stuff like that. Have you ever done that?
No,
Do you know what doorbell ditching is?
I know what it is.
Yeah.
I've had friends doing it around me.
Yeah, this is all kid stuff. But we used to do doorbell ditching and stuff like that. But
Once, my brother, me, and some friends of his went into the supermarket riding around in bicycles.
yeah.
And the security guard, he ran after them. And then they ran away.
Huh. Yeah,
That in America? Oh,
Yeah.
Also in Brazil, this is a grown-up thing. You know the carpet in the car. You see somebody you know in the street. So
Yeah, okay.
You get you like not as a driver, the passenger. As a passenger, you get the carpet and you come behind them and you fucking boom in their back while they're walking.
Ouch. That sounds like that hurts so bad.
It hurts a lot. I've been told. I've never suffered one.
I'll tell you something that my friends used to do. For some reason, they used to steal signs. They got into this thing.
That's awesome, actually. That's awesome.
Yeah. It was like, I don't know, we were all kind of like skateboarders is what I would say our group, like what kind of kids we were like skateboarders mostly.
Would you
And,
say you were just a teenage dirtbag?
Yeah, right? Exactly. Wheatus. That guy, the name of that band is Wheatus, I'm pretty sure. What a weird name. But yeah, dude, one time we got caught by the cops and I hid underneath the car. And they were like going around. Dude, don't ask me why we used to steal signs, okay? Like we just did, and we had like a huge collection. We had like a whole garage like full of like all these signs. But one time we were out like
They are free. Your parents, your whole family has been paying taxes. You deserve.
Yeah, right. There are signs. Nah, it's definitely like a bad thing. Like we did plenty of bad stuff. Like you know what I mean. Like if I'm just being honest, but this is like the most mildest thing. This is like the thing I can talk about, you know. But yeah, like one time we were like sawing off a sign because like sometimes you couldn't get them off, so we were like sawing it off with a saw. And like the cops came like in the middle of us like sawing it off, and we all just like took off in every direction, and like I went and I was hiding underneath the car and I got away. We actually all got away.
Ford F-150?
Nah, it was like a I was so small too, the cops probably didn't even think anyone would get underneath that car. It was like a SUV or something.
Yeah, I could not describe squeezing on their.
Yeah, I was so tiny, man. I was like not even 100 pounds. This was like back in like junior high school, like times or whatever. But things just got worse like later on. Like a few of my friends got arrested for like a bunch of drugs stuff and like guns and things like that. You know what I mean? So I've been around like
drugs. No, I don't like drugs, but guns are awesome.
yeah, just like that's a bad combo. It's a bad combo to have a bunch of drugs and also have a bunch of guns. Like guns are legal in America, but you have to have them registered. So it's like yeah, so it's like you have to have them registered or whatever. So like I had one of my friends was just like dealing a bunch of drugs and like he had like a bunch of automatic weapons like a rap star, you know what I mean? Or whatever, but he got arrested and like went to jail for like a couple years and stuff.
The drug dealing part, not a fan. The having multiple unregistered machine guns, very cool.
Well,
Just not the getting caught.
he probably didn't think it was that cool when he got caught. I just, you know what I mean? Like for me, it's just like, what do you even do? Like, I mean, show off the like. I don't know. I guess you could go shoot it like in the woods and stuff. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
just like you can't even like really go anywhere with it or whatever.
When you are a gun dealer, you have to be your own security, of course.
Yeah, sure.
Get robbed.
Yeah, sure. Like you got to be scary or whatever, but you know, I don't know.
No, not about being scary.
Yeah.
It's about actually defending yourself, because if you don't, other people
30 seconds
will be
until
able to
minions
rob
spawn.
you, because
Yeah.
gun dealers don't have access to the police. The fuzz, as they call it. Stop! They're calling it the fuzz. Because of course you are a fucking drug dealer.
Yeah, you know the sad part is most people that deal drugs and stuff like that, they come from like poor households and things like that, and they just want to make money. You know what I mean? It's like they make a lot of money. It's like I won't lie, like they make a lot of money. You know what I mean? But
It is very difficult not to get caught and to.
oh yeah, I think they all got caught. Like every single one got caught.
Yeah.
Like I never went in that far. You know what I mean? Like I never went in that far. Like I just knew like it was like that. Those are like no coming back decisions. You know what I mean? It's like those are like decisions that are like no coming back from. So I was just like, but I was like around it the whole time. Like it was like everybody I knew, and I was around it like everywhere, and it was like every substance. You know what I mean? But I just knew. I just stayed clear. But
Yeah. Oh, good for you, honestly. Like
So-
like every job there is, drug dealing, you get better at it with experience. However, the thing that sucks is when you like get to a point where you have experience, is when you get arrested.
yeah,
So,
exactly.
When you get arrested, you have like a record. So I mean, in America, I'm pretty sure it doesn't pay to be a criminal, though.
They all say like they do make a lot of money. Like you know, in Mexico especially, I know that the cartel's a huge thing. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
they've kind of. I'll be honest. There's not very many drug dealers. Like marijuana is like the biggest thing that people used to deal. But ever since marijuana became legal, it's like people don't really deal it anymore. They just go to the doctor and say like, I need a prescription, and they get a prescription. Then they just go to like the marijuana store or whatever it is, the dispensary.
Yeah. Are you from California?
Nah, I'm from a state called Utah.
Yes, I am quite aware. I know a lot about geography. It's,
Nice.
In the west, not
Yep.
the west coast, but like mountains, right?
Yeah, we have a bunch of mountains. We're considered the West. It's like California is kind of our neighbor. It's like you go through Nevada and like Arizona, then it's like California's right there. Like I've spent a lot of time in California, so California is kind of like where we would always go vacation to. My family would, so
It used to be a nice place back in the day, if I'm not mistaken. So
Well,
there's
California's
a
al-
lot of food. A lot of
Yeah,
food
well-
on the street.
I think California's always been kind of a rough place because it's like even when it was being settled, it was like people just went out there to like take advantage of it. Like it had a gold rush for a while. Like back in the early days, it was kind of like a real Wild West place because the only reason everyone went out there was just to get gold. And we learn about like the history of the United States, and California actually has like a huge moment in like the history of everyone has to learn it. It's like part of the settling of America or whatever. Like you have to learn about your own state, and then you have to learn about the other states as well. But you have to learn about, in California, they call it the California Gold Rush, and it was like everybody went to California, and so it was just like the roughest people like in the world. It was like people came from all over the world to go to California to find gold.
Yeah.
So, but that's like its early history.
In America.
Yeah, there's a couple places.
It happened here in Brazil as well.
Yeah, well, I know that the Spanish and the Portuguese too. They all came here looking for gold.
The Californian gold rush, though, was one of the latest gold rushes in history.
Yeah,
So
it's
it had-
after, yeah.
It had like people from China, people from India, which mostly they did not go anywhere back in the day, basically. Brazil never had like non-European migrants
Yeah.
during the gold rushes, for example, because that just was not a thing, basically.
Gotcha. Yeah, Brazil's
You live in
cool.
The capital.
No, I live like 30 minutes outside of it. On a farm. I grew up on a farm.
Oh my god, I wish. Is there like fertile land in Utah?
You know what, Utah? Like this, I'll tell you a story about the settlers here. Like they actually settled here because it looked like nobody else was going to. And so Utah has this like,
Are you Mormon?
yeah, the Mormons. I'm not. My family is though. I left the church. But
Did you ever do the thing where you get in bed and they push around the bed with you?
oh, that's in BYU. No, I never did that. I just full blown had sex. No, like I haven't been like in the church. As soon as I went to college, I left.
But do you know about it? Because
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know a lot of stuff about the church, and I know that's called like soaking in BYU. They like get on the bed and like dry humping. It's just dry humping, is what it is.
I thought they actually like pushed it in.
I think it's just dry humping, man. I think it's just dry humping. I went to college, and the first time I could get with the girl, I got with the girl and just had sex, the full thing. So, you know, I didn't do any weird things.
No soaking.
No, not for me, man. I just straight up was just like, all right, cool, like I'm gonna do it. So I did.
Can you imagine being the guy helping the soaking happen?
Oh yeah, you know what? That's like out of my. I've been to BYU and stuff like that, and it's like I think it's more of like a thing people say. I don't really know if people even do it that much. You know, I think it's just like it's like rumors and stuff like that.
I hope it's true because it would be so funny if it was true. So I'm gonna pretend it's true.
I mean, I don't know. LDS people have a lot of rules. Like they're not supposed to drink any like things with caffeine, and they have a lot of weird rules and stuff that a lot of other people don't follow. But it's more of like a business religion. You want to know what the religion is kind of like? It's like a business religion. It's like everything has to be like
a Jews.
Yeah, kind of. They actually believe they're Jewish. I'll tell you that. Like when they go to I'm serious. Yeah, they believe they're Jewish. They believe they come from the tribes of Israel. Yeah. So it is like a money religion. Like I can tell you that from being like in it. It's like the way that it's structured and organized is like a business. But the thing is that's why people in it say they like it, because they're like, I like that it makes sense. They like people that are in it like that. You know what I mean? To them, it makes them feel good because it's like, oh yeah, it makes sense. It makes total sense. So, but yeah.
It's a very funny religion because God changed his mind about liking black people in the 70s.
Yeah, they change a lot of stuff. And also if you go into the temple, that's when it gets weird. Like the stuff in the temple is weird. You have to do like ceremonies and stuff. But it's like, yeah.
I think it's a fake religion like Islam. It's like a guy, hey, I want to fuck a bunch of women. Justify that.
I'll tell you.
I'm fucking awesome, so I can fuck a bunch of hoes.
I made up my own religion. That's a fake religion for you. Mine's really fake. I just made up my own. I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to make up what I think.
What is it that you think?
I just believe like E equals MC squared. It's like you're a part of everything. Basically, you're everything, but the reason that you like don't know everything and you can't connect with it is because it's like Einstein's equation. Like the more that you become a part of everything, it's like you have infinite mass and then you go nowhere, but that's like the Big Bang itself. So I just believe that. I believe everything's a part of everything, but the only reason that you can't be everything is because if you accelerate to the speed of light, your mass becomes infinite. That
sounds like something that I've heard before.
I just made it up. If you did, maybe it's on like a sci-fi movie or something like that. I don't know, but that's my religion for you. I wrote a paper about it. Because I was like, whatever. I'm gonna come up with what I think. So I did.
A paper for like university or?
Oh, it's just my own paper. It's like every once in a while people are like, well, what do you believe? And I'm like, because I do YouTube and stuff like that. They're like, well, what do you believe? And I'm like, here. I was like, just read it. I'm like, I don't really feel like talking about it. You guys can just read it. I like my paper's called like God is a line. It's like. It's like funny, right? Because it's like he's like the line, don't cross it or something. I don't know. I don't know.
I like reading, but I hate writing.
Yeah, I like writing more than I like reading. But yeah, that's.
Have you ever read Meditations by
Marcus Aurelius? Yeah.
Yes.
I actually got. Go ahead.
No, I'm just I'm so accustomed in fucking Omegle to have to carry the fucking conversation. You're actually the first person.
Oh yeah, well, nice. Thanks. Yeah, I have good conversations on here every once in a while. Like I talked with a Muslim guy a couple days ago. Actually, he said he was a missionary on Omegle, is what he said. He's from Pakistan.
We do that a lot.
Yeah.
We try to get you to say like it's like a phrase that's basically the baptism into.
Oh, like converts you to Islam or something like that. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's like a phrase that after you say it, you become Muslim.
Yeah, I've had some kids. Well, I've had kids on my YouTube channel do that to me. Actually, it was like. And they try and like say, who do you pick, Palestine or Israel, and all this stuff. They try and get me to, who do you vote for? Do you vote for Trump or do you vote for Kamala? And I'm just like, guys, I'm like, you guys don't get it. I'm actually crazy. And I'm just like, listen. I'm like, you guys think that you're gonna get like a legit answer out of me, but like seriously, I'm not gonna play like the popularity game. I'm gonna say something weird because I'm just a weirdo. So
the answer that always scares people is when you say, actually you're streaming, right? I'm not gonna.
Oh, you're fine. You know, it only YouTube really only flags things if it's like a song. Funny enough, like you can really say whatever you want for the most part, but
can just say my president is Adolf Hitler, and people will like go crazy, and nobody will.
Yeah, it's a really touchy subject. Well, I'll tell you, like, I voted for myself. That's, like, I'll be honest, like, who I voted for. I don't know. Because it's like, listen, if it matters, then I voted for myself. And if it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just like, why would I don't know. But it's like, I'll be real. You know what I mean? If I have to be real with people, I will. But for the most part, listen, we're not, like, deciding things here. So I'm not going to, like, create a, like, I'm not going to get into a conversation with you where you guys are going to take advantage of me by, like, making me sound like I'm dumb for being on some side of some issue. So I always usually just play the idiot when I'm on the internet, to be honest with you. So that's my strategy.
This is a classical YouTuber move.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's like a political move. It's just called dancing around the question. You know what I mean? I do that. So.
Yeah. This is a lot of YouTubers do that.
Yeah.
I honestly, for example, Israel, Palestine. I don't like Israel. I think the Catholic Church should run the entirety of the world. It's like when you tell people shit like that, they got like shocked, and they don't know how to respond, and they like disengage.
I think you can believe whatever you want. Like, I'm a fan of, like, letting everybody believe what they want. And it's like, I'm actually so passive almost that I allow things to happen in my world. Because it's like, I kind of feel like, you know what? I said what I think. And so it's like, if it really matters, that's what I think. But, you know, so that's where I am. And it's like, I'll never be moving from that spot. So it's like, I'm almost okay with just, like, letting anything else happen. Because it's like I've come to the conclusion of what I actually think, you know. So she's like, yeah, I can let it, whatever else happen. Because it's like, you know, I think I grew up and like finally said what I thought, you know. But yeah, you can believe whatever you want around me. You can believe in like you like worship Hercules and like you're gonna like pray to Zeus or like Quetzalcoatl in like Mexico or whatever. I don't know. I don't care.
Another topic. You look like German.
Yeah, well, I'm actually a huge mixed race. I'm like mixed with a bunch of races.
I mean that's everybody in the the Americas.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people in Europe, it's like they're like probably been Italian. Their whole family's like Italian or something like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I do have some German in me. Like on my mom's side, we have German. So.
Yeah. I have like all sorts of Italian, Portuguese, black, indigenous.
I have indigenous too, actually. Somewhere along the lines, some Englishman like married a native woman in my family. Probably just.
Can you imagine?
Go ahead.
Bro, the indigenous girls are so fucking bad here. Holy fuck! I love them. I love them very much.
I know there's people in Brazil that are like legit tribes people still.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like legit in the forest and tribes.
They are so bad, bro. I feel so bad for the English people that went to Australia and had to fuck Aborigines women. Have you seen the Aborigines women?
Only in like National Geographic books, as the old jokes go. Don't get me started on women though. What?
Are there jokes about Aboriginals in
Yeah, in America they make jokes all the time about like they say the kid who's like the weirdo is like in the library looking at National Geographic books because then he can see like tribes people naked. Yeah, they'll always say like it's a joke and like where I'm from, like people will say like, "Are you done looking at the National Geographic book?" Because it has like pictures of naked tribes people, Indians and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a joke here.
You know, a way that my father used to say somebody was a bad person was he puts hot pepper in his asshole to make the other man's penis ache.
Dude, I'll tell you something weird. My friends, we used to challenge each other with hot peppers all the time. Did you ever do that? Try and eat as hot as things as you could.
I mean, that was not a very big thing. Here.
No, not a big thing. Yeah, I used to, one time I ate ghost peppers and it like burned my whole body. It was like it's like trying to be a man here. It's like people think that it's like if they eat the spicier food, they're like cooler. You know what I mean? It's like doing a drug, kind of.
That aspect is also very
Yeah.
very much so the case here.
Yeah.
But it's not as big as I see it being in America.
Yeah. So like one time I ate this ghost pepper, dude. It burned I had burns all over my whole body from it.
Like your skin.
Yeah, cause I was like cooking with it. I was like, I'm gonna make like the devil's spaghetti.
Bro, my brother once he like seasoned the chicken with this really hot pepper oil.
Yeah.
He basically did mustard gas in our house because the vapors from the kitchen flew into the rest of the house, and we all had to like run away from the house because it hurt our skin. Our fingertips, everything.
Let me give you my YouTube channel before anything happens, cause sometimes Omegle just freezes.
What's your YouTube?
Here, you can contact me on there anytime if you want to. It's like it's my world.
That sounds like a Pornhub account.
Dude, I'm a different man. You were gonna start talking about women. I was like, the one thing comfortable that I'll say is like, I don't even believe in women anymore. I'm like I like believe in science, man, and physics. I'm like a particle of light or something, because women have just abandoned me. So
women, I'm not a big fan as well, of course.
Yeah.
Women mature way too fast, and I was I think you guys call it high school sweetheart or something like that. The girl that I was like dating at the time, I was so fucking autistic. I let her go. She was like a virgin, and she wanted to like marry me and shit.
that's what my brother did. He married his high school sweetheart.
Bro, I wish. There's this great guy, my favorite.
Hey, don't worry.
Like,
don't. Yeah, the more you'll talk, go ahead. Yeah.
General Sam. Have you ever
General
heard of
Sam?
him?
No, I've never heard of him. No.
Yeah. He started dating his now wife with 2 children at 8 years old.
Dang. That's crazy.
Yes. Well, what were you saying about my?
Oh, I was gonna say something like, I was just gonna be like, don't worry, man. Like, for me now, it's like the only reason that you like try to seek out something is like you're trying to find substance for yourself. You know what I mean? And it's like you think that you have to like pass things on, but truly, just understand that like no matter what you do, it's impossible not to have an effect on the universe. Like you're important no matter what you do, and like you fit in perfectly. And like if you understand who you are, then it's like you can have a perfect relationship and be whole. It's like you don't have to be incomplete. You don't have to be an incomplete thing. Like you are the source of power and like the source of things. That's kind of what I think. So it's like, you know, I'll deal with things realistically and stuff like that, but that's kind of what I think on the side, you know? So,
yeah.
Just believe in yourself.
I kind of realized that about not being invisible. I don't think it's possible to be invisible anymore.
Yeah.
I used to like to be like invisible so nobody would notice my existence. But it ended up like I went through 2 years of university.
Yeah.
Not talking to basically anybody outside of my course. And I basically found out that people had an impression of me and shit. which
Did-
kinda,
did
was
you-
kinda weird to me.
Yeah. Did you graduate college? Did you?
No.
You didn't.
I'm-
I had to go back and finish mine. I went back after like 4 years and finished mine.
I only have to do calculus and my academic paper now.
Oh, nice. Oh, so are you still in college right now?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, calculus is kind of hard. Yeah, calculus is kind of hard. I remember taking calculus. The area under the curve and integrals and derivatives.
Fucking hate it, bro.
Oh, yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to learn it right now.
Yeah. You get it. Just like honestly just remember the formulas that you need to remember and that's about it. Like just memorize there's always like specific formulas you need to know and just remember those. And like don't worry about a lot of other stuff. Just memorize the formulas. Do whatever it takes to memorize the formulas.
I'm just
But-
very bad at math in general.
Yeah, but trust me,
But I realized like last year maybe that I should have done. I really wanted to do history, but I never thought that I could live out of this way.
what's your major? You said computer science?
Yes, I'm doing a. I'm gonna be a computer science teacher,
Oh, okay.
so I can do like. It's also considered a bachelorette here.
Okay.
So I don't plan on having a major yet because I'm fucking tired of college.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, don't get burnt out. They say get burnt out is what they call it if you do too much.
Yeah. I mean, I already taught a bunch of classes. As
Yeah.
like a legit teacher, so. I'm
Well, you know what?
the most work intensive part of it.
Yeah, you just gotta realize, like, you know what I mean? Like, guess what? Like, I talked to my brother today, and like, I mean, I switched my major like 4 times, but just realize to yourself that like, no matter what you do, you're always gonna be afraid of death. It's okay, but just realize that it's like, if you don't do what you're like you love doing, that you're always gonna like wonder, you know. And so no matter what you do, you're always gonna fear death. So you might as well kind of like do what you want, you know. Just realize you'll always fear death, no matter what. Doesn't matter what you do. Like you're always gonna fear it.
I don't think I fear death.
You don't fear death?
I fear hell.
Okay. I was gonna say, so then if you don't fear death, because I think for a lot of people it's like, well, why do you even do anything? You know what I mean? That's one thing about women too, is like they're so shallow, because it's like, geez, what, you don't like make money? Like, okay, like all of a sudden like you're a zero. You know what I mean? It's like so shallow. It's like either you just like, there's a problem with that. Like either you make money, okay, you're super attractive now, or you don't make money, okay, like you're like the ugliest guy to ever exist. But that's not true, you know. But it's just,
You should look up this guy called Homath. He's
Home?
very knowledgeable in this.
oh, I got you, Homath. Okay, I get it. But yeah, I was just gonna say, like, you know what, like, don't be afraid to do what you want to do. Maybe you already do that. You know what I mean? Maybe you already don't fear death and stuff like that. So maybe you already do what you want to do. You know. So, and I was just gonna say, like, you know what, like, if you fear hell, like, almost just think like, I don't know if this goes against what you believe or something like that, but maybe you can't do anything wrong. You know what I mean? Like maybe whatever happens is life, and it's like you're just a soul who's like full of emotion, and like it's like life has a way of getting away from all of us and making all of us think things and making all of us feel like what we do is important, and you know, is what we're supposed to be doing. But
Could you reformulate?
yeah, well, I was just thinking, like, you know what, like, I talked to the Muslim guy about this too, and I was just like, because he was like, what do you think life is then? And this is what I said to him. I remember now. I said, you know what, I think God is like choice. And the thing about life is that the more choices you make, I think, the more that your path becomes solidified. So you actually kind of go further away from God. But I think ultimately when we die, we have to change. I think that's what's scary. Is like I think that we will become like God again, but at that point in time, it's pure choice. It's unimaginable. Just like the scriptures even say, you know what I mean? Like, you can't comprehend God necessarily. Like, I don't know. They say like 2 people ever could, like Moses, or they say like Moses could or something like that. But, you know, even the scriptures say like nobody could really comprehend God, kind of. It's like out of our ability to. And it's like, maybe God is pure choice. And so maybe when you die, you have a choice again. You can like be with God, which is like the ability to make another decision. Maybe that's what life is making another decision. The courage to like step forward. At one point in time, you had the courage to like step forward and like see what this all was, instead of just being like passive. Maybe that's what unconditional love is. God is just so passive that he allows everything to exist, and that's his humility, like to the earth or something like that. So maybe it all kind of does make sense. Maybe the scriptures do make sense. It's just you have to read them like you're talking to yourself, you know, and like make it make sense in your words, and maybe it makes sense in both. But I think, you know, to fear death is to maybe fear life even, because I think that we had to take that step. We had to become solid, you know, to become beings in the first place. And so it's like that's scary anyway in itself, coming from a spiritual place, you know.
Yeah.
But
spiritually, it's very scary, the path to God nowadays, because it's you have to, the church tells you to leave the material world, the world of pleasure and other things.
I mean, I lived like a monk for like 10 years, man. I actually was so far away from the world that like I had to get like help, basically. My family they like had like a big old intervention and stuff like that, because I was just like living like a monk, just like, you know what I mean. And it's like all documented on my YouTube channel. Like you'd see if you go back like 6 years on my YouTube channel, it's like I'm just talking about crazy stuff, and I just live this life where I just like you know what I mean. Like I totally read the Bible and just like said, okay, I'm gonna do this. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna live like that. And it started scaring all the people around me, because I was just like, you know what, life isn't about all this money and whatever else. And it was just like, people were like, you're a different person, and it started scaring people. So, you know, but just have faith, like always, and like believe that God is love, you know what I mean? Like you kind of can't go wrong there, you know, kind of thing. Like just believe that, and like then I think you can have comfort that it's like in the end, like it can't be anything other than happiness. Like it will be, like, and maybe there's complete sadness there too, because of just your realization of like, maybe it's the most intense feeling that you could ever feel, you know, is like understanding the compassion and just how much innocence life has. It's so scary how innocent life is, you know. So how do you feel about the new Pope then, if you believe in like the Catholic Church and stuff?
Honestly,
what's your thoughts?
I cannot criticize the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
It's better than the previous Pope.
Yeah, the Pope Francis.
Yeah. I like it's Lion. What's the name in English?
Leo. It's Leo.
Yeah. Leo the First. Very interesting story. Do you know Attila the Uno?
No, I don't.
Attila the Hun.
Oh yeah, I know Attila the Hun. Yeah,
Attila the Hun.
yeah, I
He
know.
went basically from Mongolia all the way to Europe. Attila the Hun was raiding all the way through Italy. When
Okay.
he arrived in Rome, the Pope Leo the First talked to Attila, and he basically convinced Attila to fucking go away.
Oh,
He
cool.
just went home. He was basically he went home to what now is Russia.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, like the steppe, like the Eurasian steppe or whatever. Yeah.
Yes, Eurasian steppe.
Hey, I gotta go. It's kind of getting late for me. I get up every day and I go and work out and stuff like that, so I stick on schedule. But hey, just, you know what I mean? Like, that's my YouTube channel, and like, you're welcome to come by and say what's up. I post things every day, and you can come say what's up, and you know what I mean? Whatever. So
Yeah. Have a good one, bro.
yeah, you too, man.
You learned a lot.
All right, bro. Hey, keep it real.